Hello everyone, I am CA Venkatraman.
Shanmugam.
அண்ணா கடையோட முழுசா சொல்லுங்க.
சரி சலூன் கடை Shanmugam.
Let's just jump right in. 6F, multidisciplinary case study. Only around 100 people show up in every exam, whereas other electives get a turnaround of 20,000 to 30,000. Why is it so? Why is the low turnover? Because the questions come from all 7 papers and it is quite unpredictable. Some would say exemptions scorers are jack of all trades. I have one of November 2022 scored an exemption and Yasuri also did.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here. See, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares is because there is another go-to elective called economic laws. Then why are we here? Why are we talking about multidisciplinary? Because in the new scheme, multidisciplinary is not just an elective, but it is a mandatory field. Let's just jump right into it. Materials to prepare from. Case study digest. It is not like how it is in economic class. You cannot just find questions directly coming from the case study digest. You'll have to manually search from all the textbooks that you carry.
I don't like where this is going.
But it used to be reflective of the questions that come in the exam until December 20. The question papers are still reflective of how it comes in the MTPs. So now, question papers. Questions out of the book are too much.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There is a lot of mixing and matching going around with subjects that literally exhaust you. For example, there was this question from law in May 2022. It was about FEMA, registration of a foreign company. The question seemed like it was actually from the book directly. But after 20 minutes of book searching, I ended up soul searching because there was no hint of that question in the book. However, there will be questions where you will be like copy pasting something directly from the book. But disclaimer there, the questions you would be writing, you would think like it's for 8 marks. It would actually be only for 4 marks.
With glasses, you look mean enough. Come here.
Holy Jesus.
Answer papers and correction. I got my papers of May and November 2022. I scored 51 in one and 16 other.
Nice.
I checked one audit answer where I literally copy pasted the answer. It was for 4 marks. I wrote for 1.5 pages. I expected I would score at least 3 out of 4 marks. I only ended up scoring 1.5 out of 4.
Psych!
I checked the suggested answers and found out the answer was for 3 to 4 pages.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
Yeah, 3 to 4 pages for just one 4-mark question. I then learned what is called unpredictability. Also, even if you write most theory questions right and it matches the suggested answers, you will only be awarded like 3.5 or 3 out of 5 marks.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
This is business.
Most questions are not going to get rewarded full marks. Remember that. Preparation. Specifically for multidisciplinary, you don't have to spend a lot of time. You only have to be confident enough with 2 things. One is time management and other is choice of questions. For this, you might want to write few full mock tests, and I definitely think being confident with time management and choice of questions would decide if you are going to end up with 55 or 60. Also, don't forget to study all 7 subjects.
Okay.
You guys are lucky. All of the people who are coming to the exams will be carrying like 20 books. When I wrote, everybody were like carrying 4 to 5 books to the exam hall. I waited till the last minute so that I don't end up in everybody's eyes carrying 20 plus books into the exam hall.
I'll blow up into smithereens and spew my time.
Even the examiner was skeptical. Why am I this freak who was carrying like 20 books and arranging all the books in both left side and right side of my desk? With respect to books, you'll have to carry all the good theory books and question banks that have covered all the questions, like how you would replicate in the exam, so that you can save time thinking about structure of the answers. And specifically for FR, you will have to carry the institute study material. I'll share an instance. In November 2022, India 7 was asked, cash flow statement. The question was about theoretical matter. It was not to be found in any of the author's book, and luckily I was covered because I took the FR study material with me to the exam. The question paper structure is generally like FR, DT, IDT would be for 25% of the marks each, and audit law would come for 20% of the marks, and SFM, SCMPE and other general questions would come for like 10% of the review. Is multidisciplinary a friend or a devil? I think it's a neutral. If you plan it wise and you cover all the 7 subjects well, you are gonna pass for sure, and exemption is already secured. Hooray! The real problem, most of you would be planning to write only one group, but there is this slight problem. You can either write group 1 first, then go to group 2, or write both groups together, because you cannot possibly score 60 in multidisciplinary papers without having a good grip with FR and audit, which is from group 1. You might think everything is just directly from the book, but hey, you have to write it directly from the book in 4 hours, just 4 hours. Also, multidisciplinary case study is called integrated business solutions with strategic management right now, and there is no material out on strategic management or any clarification on how strategic management is going to be tested. I'm gonna just presume that you'll have to add efficiency, effectiveness and visualization to most sentences and write answers. Okay, now that you know about multidisciplinary in and out, what do you think? How much do you think you will end up scoring in integrated business? If you had a choice to go back, would you have chosen multidisciplinary yourself? Let me know in the comments.